Woohoo! Huh? Ah! A mysterious geomagnetic storm has brought your plane crashing down into the northern Canadian wilderness. How long can you survive? Hey guys, this is Jim and welcome to the Long Dark. This is a survival game. Well, there's actually two modes. There's a story mode and a survival, just a survival version. You just spawn here in the world. You can choose from multiple regions. Can we go in here? No. Crashed prison bus. And basically your goal is to survive. So let's have a look at our inventory. So let's see, we're warm. So these four symbols you'll see down when we're out of the GUI here. You'll see down the bottom left here. Warmth, rested, slate. Okay, slate? Huh, water, basically water, and food. Oh, sorry, that's describing our water level. And our tiredness, temperature, yes, and food. Calories, okay, we're using the calories. What have we started with? A few clothes, yes, we've got a vest. We've got a plaid shirt, a vest. Different types of clothing gives you different warmth values, different protections from the wind. As you can see, there's more slots there that we need. What sort of shoes have we got? Some leather shoes. Simple leather shoes that look good on Bay Street, but will probably get you killed out here. Hope you have some warm socks. We're carrying... Oh, look, we've got a few supplies. So I've started it on one of the easier difficulty levels. We've got a bedroll, so that we can just sort of have a bit of fun. Craft some stuff if we find a workbench, daily log, and the map, which we haven't actually made yet. So you've got a map is something you can make on the way with a bit of charcoal and things. So yeah, so this is as we saw at the start there, your plane's crashed in some mysterious storm, and we've ended up here in the northern Canadian wilderness in the freezing cold. Temperature's going down reasonably rapidly. This area that we're in is Mountain Town now. There's a deer, some deer over there. I've never actually played it in this area. I've played a little bit of the Long Dark. It's quite relaxing, despite the fact you've just got to survive. It's not very fast paced, so I'll probably do a couple of cuts during this episode, or this video. I'm just going to do a one-off video. We've got a petrol station here. So it's kind of set in this northern Canadian wilderness, but it's like there's these old abandoned towns that were abandoned prior to whatever geomagnetic thing. Oh, we can't actually break into the trunk. Yeah, despite whatever's brought down our little plane. We'll grab some newsprint, yes. We might be able to use that for fires. Grab some granola bars, anything in the glove box. Oh, some painkillers, that'll be useful. Matches. Anything in here? Anything in here? No. Okay, that looks alright. We'll jump in the back seat just to double check if there's anything in the back. No, sometimes you'll find some things on the floor there. Alright, but we'll go in and have a look in the petrol station. Given this is a gas station, depending on where you're from. I guess in Canada, do they call it gas station? Oh, we need... Oh, we can't get in, it's locked. Yeah, so we are going to have to find a pry bar to be able to break in. Handcart. No, that doesn't really help us. Car doors, no back door or anything. Yes, so, yeah, we'll have to keep an eye on our food and things. So, all these pellets we could break down for wood. Have we got any tools? That's a good question. Let's see. Here we got some stuff, but we've got a little bit of wood, some paper for fires, some health stuff. We've got one bit of food, that's all. Yeah, no hatchet, no knife. So we could break these down, probably by hand. Let's have a look. Requires a hatchet. No, okay. Oh, is the back door open? No, it's locked as well. Yeah, so we're in this region, Mountain Town. There's a few regions, as I mentioned. This one, I think this has been part of the story mode. I haven't played the story mode, but it's probably a good introduction to the game. despite the fact I haven't played it. Because you meet... Ooh, yeah, we're getting a bit cold, aren't we? We'll aim for one of these houses. It looks like that's over here. Yes, what was I saying, guys? I can't remember. Mackenzie, you interrupted me. That's the name of the male character. You can choose male or female. But he's in the story mode. And yes, you meet other characters who are still around in these abandoned towns. Not many sort of people, and there's a bit of a story that goes along with how you crashed. You crashed with sort of your ex-wife or ex-girlfriend or something, and the story goes from there. So it looks quite interesting, to be honest with you. I just haven't actually played it. Alright, let's have a look inside, see if we can rummage some things. Oh, it's a bit dark. Do we get a lantern? Some matches. No lantern though, because that would be useful for us to be able to see. It's very dark, isn't it? Look, we'll strike a match. See if we can have a quick look around. Pillow. Look, there's some painkillers. Good. So yeah, so you essentially just have to survive. So we've got to go around. Ow! Just burnt my finger. Scrounge food, buy, find clothing, shelter. Oh, yes, I cannot see a thing. Maybe I should brighten up the brightness for us all, just for the sake of the video. No, well, I would turn up the brightness if I could find a brightness meter. I think you select it when you first install the game. I
wonder if this is any good to eat.
Hope so. But I can't find it in the options there, even in like the display and video options and things. We're getting a good bit of food at least. Yeah, which is interesting. So we'll just have to sort of. Hopefully we can find a lantern or a cooking pot, so we can use this. Yeah, we can use that to cook our food on. Leave house on the campfires and things. Oh, balaclava, that'll be handy. Keep us a bit warmer outside. Empty. That match is going down, isn't it? Yes, we are on the difficulty level we're on is it's called Voyager. It's basically like not super easy, but relatively easy. Fairly good for learning the game and getting used to. Oh, there's some boots down there. Where are those boots? Hey, work boots, we'll grab them. So we'll just scrounge around. So this difficulty level's not too bad. We should be fine. We could get attacked by wolves. Fire log. By wolves. There's a moose. I think there's moose around. There's also bears. Bears. Yes, there are bears, unfortunately. So we just have to be a bit cautious. You can find a rifle and a revolver. Revolver's actually fairly new, I think. They've recently introduced that. So the game's been around for a few years now, but it is still under development. I'm not sure if it counts as early access still. Whoop, there's a drawer there somewhere. It's pitch black, isn't it? Can't see a thing.
I can still eat this.
We'll have a look under the bed, just in case. So we can, sleep in these beds if we want to when we get tired and things. I can't really see anything up there, no. How about these drawers? Go through the drawers. Oop. And see what else we can find. More pants. Oop. No. I can't see anything. It's pitch black. Oh, I've lit that. I meant to do that. Doesn't matter. Wool sweater. We'll have a look at some of these food, clothing items once we're scrounging. Oh, look at this toilet. So you do need to make water. So you can make it at any time because there's snow around you. You can't drink the snow. You do have to boil it up to make it drinkable, essentially, or else you can get sick. And you can get sick if you eat food that's kind of decayed too much. No medical. It's often. Sorry, Mackenzie, I keep burning your fingers. But we can't see a thing. We're probably going to go through all our matches. I'm hoping we find some more matches or a storm lantern or something. Okay, was there a stairs? What was this it? I think this was it, wasn't it? Oh. How are we doing? The moons. Oh, the sun's just come down. Oh, I thought maybe we would have been started at the start of the day. We've still like got full energy and things, so yeah. If you look down our bottom left there, our little eyeball there, we don't really need any sleep. But because it's dark, then yeah, we can't really go outside. That'd be just a bit silly. Okay, so work boots. So we're currently wearing, for example, these shoes here, decent leather shoes. So you can see the stats down the bottom here. If we compare these boots, well, look at this. We get a 10% speed penalty. It's a bit more shielding, a bit more protection from like attacks, wolves and things. It's not as waterproof. It's less. The wind resistance is a bit better. Temperature is better. The durability is a bit lower. They're much heavier. They're 1.5, and these are 0.5. So I think what we'll do, we won't use these, but you can actually then just harvest them and get like spare leather that you can then use to repair other clothing. And you do have like skills and things. So if we have a look over at where's our skills? Yes, here we go. So carcass harvesting. So if you need to skin like a deer to get some meat and things, and you can get other bits and pieces from a deer. And these are all our levels. So we haven't actually got any levels up on anything yet. Like you can sometimes try to light a fire, and it'll fail because you're just not good enough at lighting fires. We've got 2 pairs of socks. In fact, let's put the other pair of socks on. We'll wear those. So we're wearing 2 pairs of socks. Still just got our thermal undies. Decent jeans. We'll put the ragged work pants. Wind resistance 0.3 and waterproof 10. These guys waterproof 0, wind resistance 0. Yeah, so we'll have these ones on the outside. So you've got like an outside and inside slots, I think, something like that. Yes. So we've only got the one vest. We can't. We can only wear that vest there or there. So this one is not as good, like, because I think it's conditioned 61%. This one is 68. So having a slightly worse condition means it's not quite as good. So again, we can just harvest this, get some more cloth to help repair our other clothes. And if your clothes got better durability, then it keeps you warmer, basically, a bit more protected. Can I put that on the outside? Worn thick wool sweater, 30% rain resistance, gives us a bit of shield. It's a bit slow because it's probably a bit heavier. This one, 0.4 degrees and 0.20. I'm just trying to see which one we'll have on the which one there. 0.6, 0.4. Look, we'll wear that one here. So we've got that covered. We got a cap and a balaclava. We'll wear the cap there and we'll put the balaclava there. So that means we're all covered up. I think we're good for the clothes, aren't we? So health-wise, we're all good. We've got no afflictions. We haven't like sprained our ankle or anything. We'll try and sleep. In fact, before we sleep, I will. There's a little radial hot bar here as well, as you've seen. How's our food? Look, our food's fine. Our water's. We'll drink up a bit of water, some of that toilet water. I'm assuming it's coming from the cistern and not from the bowl. I hope so. Where's that bed? There's the bed. We'll try and sleep, but I think we'll wake up pretty quickly because we just won't be tired. Yeah. So you just sort of rest, and then I think it only saves once you sleep. So you say, now we've woken up fully rested. Now it's still dark, so we can just kind of lie here for a few hours, just pass the time. Essentially, you still get warmth from the bed, but you're burning your calories faster when you're just lying here without sleeping, and then you're not getting any rest. Okay, how are we looking? Sun's going to be up in a couple of hours. We could probably try and sleep for a couple of hours now, just pass through the night. So the goal of this one in the survival mode is simply to survive. Just try not to die. You explore around, you can wander around. Alright, now we just got to find how we can get out of here. Let's light up a match and get to the door. Over here. And we'll go check out some houses. So I think this area is Milton, which is part of the story mode, and so there are lots of houses.
Looks like a new day is dawning.
Yes, it is. Like there's a radio tower up on the hill there. Oh, sorry, Mackenzie, I keep burning your fingers, mate. We'll keep an eye open for wolves and things. Eye out. So look, we'll maybe explore this side of the town to start with. Gee, there's plenty of places. There's plenty of buildings. So we do want to try and get a good amount of supplies. I think this area is a good one to start in for beginners, simply because there are so many buildings. Just want to see if there's like a lantern on top of a shelf or something that we can see immediately.
Getting
Toilet water.
thirsty.
You're getting kind of thirsty. Oh yeah, so your water goes down pretty quickly while you're asleep. So and our food's a little bit, so let's have a soda. So this guy here's 24% durability, so it's not very good. We might get food poisoning from it, but maybe not. In the easy difficulty, you don't tend to get food poisoning very often. Yeah. Okay. I'll pause here and scrounge the house, and then we'll go outside again, and do a bit more of exploring outside. Alright, found tons more clothes and food in here. It really is quite the jackpot. We do have a carry capacity, so 21.26 out of 30, so 30 kilograms. You can have units in pounds and stuff if you don't use metric. You can change it in the options, but we've gone the proper way. Kilograms. So yes, and that carry capacity will go down if you get tired. So yes, and if you do carry overweight, you can you will slow down and things as well. You see any? Yeah, you do slow down. You walk slower. As we saw, some of those clothing had a speed penalty. Hearing noises. So yes, this is I haven't actually explored in here, and there are a lot of houses, aren't there? Jeez, you could really go to town in here, and particularly being on the easier difficulty, then it does make it a bit easier to find lots more food. Your food lasts longer. Animals are less likely to attack. You can find better clothes, more food, scrounge more food and things like that. You can imagine this sort of style of game. You could really go to town with the difficulty levels. Now this looks like a store over here, isn't it? Is that a credit union? Look, we'll go in the post office here. I keep leading over here to see if we can find anything interesting. I still want to find that storm lantern, make it a bit easier for us to see, or something like that. Okay, but it's quite bright in here. Alright, let's put those matches away, and we'll just have a quick look around here. So there's a backpack. You can't carry the backpack itself, but these are things you can search. A bit more food again, so lots of food. So an old abandoned town here, and you just wander in. Books you can break down into like tinder to help light fires. Frontier Shooting Guide. So these are special books. You can research these, like pass the time researching these, and it'll improve your skills that we saw. So the shooting guide, this will the description there. Reprint of a late 19th century handbook about shooting meant for green pioneers. Researching this will improve your rifle firearm skill. So they're very handy as well. Okay, there's not actually that much here, is there? I still want to find a lantern. Like you can search the bin, let's see, is there any, probably just bits of paper or something. Crow feather. There's a crow feather. So you can craft, as well as the weapons and things, you can craft, finding weapons, you can craft like bow and arrow and things, and I think some of the harder difficulty levels means you won't actually find things like a rifle or a revolver. You simply have to craft weapons like bow and arrow and things like that. I think that house up there, the big one, is part of the story mode, which I may try one day. Just haven't got that far yet. Yeah, now this was like a credit union.
Surrounded by snow and nothing to drink.
Oh, you're a bit thirsty, mate. Is this what you're trying to tell me? Look, we'll have a soda. Why not? Won't fill up our liquid bar. I did actually empty a toilet back there, so we got tons of water. So we don't actually have to melt any snow. You know, we'd have to make a fireplace to melt the snow and things. We'll show a bit of the cooking feature a bit later this video. So we'll just do a one-off video, but it might be a little bit longer than maybe, you know, your standard half-hour affair kind of thing. Yeah, just to show you some more features of the game, to see if it's something you might like. If you've, let me know actually. Oh, I need the pry bar. Let me know if you've tried it or played it, story mode or the survival and/or. Oh, there's a safe. I spotted a safe. We'll go have a look at the safe in a sec. Just doing this methodically, just making my way around, searching every drawer. Yeah, that's the thing too. You got to search everything, just in case you might find something that'll really help your chances of survival. You know, look in the gaps between things here, like down there. There's a candy bar. We've got some sodas, which is awesome. Search these metal containers and things again, like condensed milk. So that's got 750 calories, so that's really good. Good source of calories, but it's only 20% durability at the moment, which is not so good, but it is a good little bit of food. The old did I search this? I think I searched it. It did tell me too, if I was paying attention. Yes, like some more metal containers, another locker. See, some of those locked lockers, if we find a pry bar, we can pry them open, which is really good, and like car boots or trunks. Now, so this one, now we have to listen for the click. So, oh, we went past it. So it was about 3, I'd say. Go around and get 3. So now we've got to go the other way and hear that. Oh, that was really quick. Bugger. Now we have to go all the way around again. 3. Oh no, we don't. 3. 359. And now one more. Oh, I went too far. 359.23. There we go. Cool. So, what is it? 359.20 something. There we are. Now we can open it. So you don't necessarily find anything good in there. Useful. Or flare. Flare can be handy. Flashlight. Can of gunpowder, explosive powder, a valuable ingredient when crafting ammunition, also handy as a fire accelerant. Okay, so this is something they've just added in, just recently, is the ability to craft ammunition. Normally you just scrounge it, you find bullets, packs of bullets or single bullets.
I could use this.
But they've just added in that you find these extra items where you can actually craft ammunition, which is good. If you last that long, if you're really going for a super survival, or if it's a harder difficulty level, search lockbox. Cash. A bundle of cash, pretty much worthless these days, useful as tinder. There you go, we can burn it. That's about as useful as it is. Books. So big books are quite heavy, but again, you can burn them. Burn. Search. Oh, we can search all the deposit boxes. Hang on, alright, I'll pause this and I'll search every one of these. Yeah, alright, so I found a few bits of food and some more cash. Nothing super fantastic, unfortunately. Not like, you know, you could get lucky and find a revolver or something in there. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? In fact, speaking we're in a credit union, maybe there is a gun or something, so should probably have a good look here. Another lockbox. Yeah, something like this. It sort of screams out that there's going to be nice, like a revolver or something in there. Sadly, not yet. Stack of papers we can get from more tinder. Yeah, alright. I think, yeah, just the last. Oh, a couple of lockers. What's that? Oh, some bandages.
That'll
Good.
Handy.
If we get attacked by a wolf or a bear, then that would be handy to heal ourselves. Trash can, maybe. More toilet water. How much is in there? We'll take the water. Saves me having to craft it up. Alright. Okay, well I think that'll do for the credit union. I'll probably miss some spots. But I think that's okay. To be on the managers. Okay, not quite finished. Hang on, I've got to search the manager's manager's desk. Let's grab soda. Oh yeah. Oh yep.
Food.
So much food. Man, this is quite an easy area, really. The moment we'll step out, we'll get attacked by a wolf or something. So yes, you don't necessarily die straight away if you get attacked by animals, particularly in these easier difficulties. Ooh, the wind's picked up a bit. Yeah, but you then have to sort of make sure you have the right bandages or antibiotics, painkillers, to be able to kind of heal it. Right. The wind's picking up. So yeah, so we can connect to the other areas. We're in Milton, town of Milton, isn't it? But we can explore to the other areas by exploring sort of outside on the paths. Sometimes you have to find a cave, things like that. Okay, now I still would like to find a light. I'll do a scrounge, see what we can find. Oop, another book. So we can improve our cooking skills. Ooh, the warmest sweater around, inspired by the traditional sweater conceived by the Cowichan First Nation on Vancouver Island, Canada. Treat it like an old friend. Ooh, very handy. Oh, revolver ammunition. Now, if only we could find a revolver. Yeah, we've got so much stuff now. We're like 37 kilos, so we're a bit encumbered. So we're slowing down a bit, and we do have a sprain risk. So you're more likely to, sprain your ankle if you're carrying a heavy pack like that. But yeah, I think we'll drop some gear so we can move a bit faster. Just drop it down here, and then we'll go for a bit of a wander around. So yeah, you can just like say, oh, okay, I'll just drop that. So I'm scrounging pretty much everything at the moment, but you can then sort of move it around and place it again like that. So you could use a house like this as a bit of a base of operations while you're exploring an area. If you find a nice abandoned house or something, which is what we'll do right now. I'll get our inventory in order. Man, we've scrounged so much food already. We've barely even started searching this town. If you wanted a bit more of a challenge, you'd probably want to go a harder difficulty level, I think, particularly in this area. Look at all this stuff, man. Oh, look at all this stuff. So much food. Boy. Alright, let's eat up a bit and then we'll go and have a bit more of a wander around the town. Maybe we'll look at the outside of the town rather than... peanut butter. Mouldy peanut butter. Yeah, and see things around there. Now, can we eat any of the, dusty pork and beans? I clicked the wrong thing. We haven't got a can opener, though, so we may not. I'm not sure if we can actually eat that yet. We'll have a drink in a minute, but... smashing open. Okay, yeah, so you can find a can opener or a knife to open the tins. Can smash, 20% was lost. There you go. If you have to smash the can, then you do end up losing some of the food. So we definitely want to find a can opener at some point. Yeah. But let's go have a wander around the outside of the house in the town. Hopefully the weather hasn't come in too badly. That's all right. So we do. Let's see. What about if we see? Maybe we'll head up towards that radio tower that we saw up there. Good time to get up there. Hope so. We'll just have to keep an eye out for wolves and bears and things. Ooh, toolbox looking. Whetstone. Ooh. Yes, we can use the whetstone to sharpen knives, sharpen your hatchet if you find a hatchet, for chopping up wood. Scrap metal you can use for repairing, like your stuff. Old man's beard. So you can use these to make bandages. Special bandages that they're better than the just the normal bandages that you might make out of cloth or find or scrounge out around the place. So yeah, man, I keep getting distracted by the environment, guys. There's not a lot to it, and as you can tell, it's a reasonably slow-paced old game, but there's certainly something about it that's quite addictive. Not that I play that much, but I think if you're in a certain frame of mind, it's a really good thing just to relax to, particularly on something like the easier difficulty. As you can see, it's, you know, we don't actually have that much. We're not at that much of a risk of going hungry or things like that. Oh, is that all blocked off? Oh, okay. So we can't get that way. Can we go through? Oh, unlikely we're going to be able to get up here, but we'll have a look. You can't jump, for example. You can find like a climbing rope, and you can sort of climb up and down. Ooh, don't break your ankle. Oh, see, there's a little slope symbol on the bottom right comes up if we're going too angled down a hill like this, and then you've got more of a chance of spraining your ankle or wrist of something. Ooh, that's probably pushing the angles a bit there. Ooh, careful. And yes, you can fall to your death, of course. Oh, maybe we have to go around another direction. Try around this way. Around the back of the town. It's building over that way. Oh, have I put myself on top of a big rock? Am I not going to be able to get down? Oh, there's a wolf. Yeah, we want to avoid that. See him in the distance, straight ahead there. So they can get attracted to your scent. Have we got a indicator somewhere here to tell us our scent? Oh, he's heading this way. Let's make a move. We might want to. Oh, where's that? Yeah, let's just get that flare. You can scare them off sometimes if you light up a flare. It doesn't always work though. Oh boy, if I got myself into a pickle. I'm gonna go. No, we're good. Oh no, there's a bit of a grunt there. Sorry, mate. Well, that was a bit of a dead end, wasn't it? Bit of a collapsed road there. So if that wolf's off that way, how about we go over this way? Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, let's head out of town over there. We'll see if we can see anything out this direction. If there's any other stores or something like that. It's going to be windy, isn't it? Yeah, we could get caught in like a blizzard or something, and then we'd be in trouble. But currently, like there's the little down arrows on each of our 4 meters there on the bottom left, and our temperature's not going down that slowly because we actually have now got some very decent food. Oh, it's the roaring of the waterfall. Oh. And you see those birds flying around, that means there's a body somewhere, like there. There's a dead person down there. How about can we safely get down there from here? Yeah, oh, actually, we better get some sticks and things too. If we need to light a fire, we'll want some sticks, to help light the fire and things. Because you can use you need sort of tinder. Ooh, very nice. Tinder, sticks, and firewood. These are cattails, these things. So you can harvest these. You can eat the stalk, I think, and then use the head for tinder, for lighting fires. So that's a good little food source around the place. It's a bit more natural. Search frozen corpse. Oh, poor fella. He's got nothing. Sorry, mate. We were just going to rob you, but he's dead already, so it doesn't matter. Gee, that's a bit macabre, isn't it? Yeah, we can go off down that river down there. Now we'll head up this direction. Looks like there's some cars here over this side of the bridge. That's where they've felled some trees and things. I wonder if we'll find anything good in the... Whoops, hold the button down. Anything good in the car? No. Alright, we'll go have a look in the front seat. Oops. No. Gotta get close enough. Oh, nothing there. In the glove box. Oh, empty. Empty. Oh. Okay, that was a bit of a bust. Nothing there, and I guess we can't open the trunk because we don't have a pry bar. No pry bar lying around here? No. Okay. We'll go check out some of these other cars. Oh. Wolf. I was heading, looks like there's an old church up there, but there's a wolf. Just there. Yeah, we can hear you, Mr. Oh, poop. Oh, poop. Oh, poop. We haven't got any... Oh, we haven't got any decoys. Oh, either. Oops. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Let's go backwards. Get back. Oh, he's on to us. Oh, yeah. Uh-oh. Wow. That's what we get for exploring. He's still interested, isn't he? We've got to distract him now. Oh, man. Don't like walking backwards. Is there one behind us or something? I don't think we haven't found a knife or a hatchet or anything yet. A pistol would be nice. A rifle would be really good right about now. Oh dear. Yeah. How close are we to town? Still a bit. Still away. First building we find, we're going in. I suppose we could have jumped in the car, just passed the time and hoped that he wandered off. Didn't think of that until right now. Oh, we're in Milton. Look at that. Got the pop-up. Hopefully he will go away after we go into one of these houses. Oh. Well. Okay, well, we needed to scrounge anyway. That's a bit of firewood. So yes, I'll do another little bit of a scrounge and just hang out in the house here for maybe an hour or two. We'll just pass the time here and yeah, hope that wolf just goes away by himself. A little bit of cloth we could use for repair. Not much in this building, is there? Bit of scrap metal. Alright, well actually, how are we doing tiredness wise? Why don't we just the flare. Let's throw that away. Yes, so you can if you're in, if you get stuck out in the wilderness, if you find a cave or something, you can just put down your bedroll and that can fit somewhere here. There we go. Oh, there. So you can you can use this as your bed basically, pass the time, or just sleep an hour, but we'll just maybe pass the time. Oh, in fact, if we're going to pass the time anyway, maybe we won't pick that up. Are we getting cold in here? No, our temperature's staying the same, so we're not losing heat. With the easier difficulty and with our good clothing now, that we're not really going to lose anything. But what we might do is go down into our here. Cooking or the shooting. See, the shooting one's not much good to us right now, the research, until we actually find a gun. Wilderness cooking, so this will increase our cooking still, but it is 5 hours of research, so if we just do an hour, pass the time for an hour, and then hope that wolf is not out there. Our flare burnt down in that hour. In fact, let's just crouch before we go out the door, just to make sure. Yep. Okay, hopefully he's wandered off. Okay. Alright, good. Oh, did I search that truck? I didn't. Okay, I'll search a few more places before the night falls and then we'll head back to the house. Still wondering, actually. I'm just sort of exploring around the back of the town here. Out this direction. How are we doing for time? Oh, the sun's going down in a minute. Probably shouldn't go too far, should we? Yeah, just in case. Check out this burnt out place over here. See if there's like a... Sometimes these places have like a basement. Old schoolhouse. There you go. Yeah, Milton School. I think if you have harder difficulties, then more of the houses are burnt out as well. Oh, hatchet, hatchet, hatchet. Lovely.
That'll come in handy.
Yes, it will. Grab the firewood while we're here. Oh, coal. So there's in one of the areas, or two of the areas, I think there's a like you can find a furnace to then melt metal, that scrap metal, into make like arrowheads and other things like that. But you can only do it in a couple of places. There's a... Is that a deer? It's not a moose, is it? I think it's a deer. I hope it's a deer. Moose would be a problem. I think the mooses attack you, but the deers don't. Yeah, but we could shoot the deer if we had a gun, but we do not, or a bow and arrow. Oh dear. Okay, yeah, old school. Cool. Oh, there's a building. You know what? Let's head up to that building up there. We're in good condition. Oh, I'm going to hurt myself doing this, aren't I? We're in good condition, and so we could even spend the night in that other house. We've got a bedroll. We've got plenty of food and water on us. So I think we can safely head up to this other building up here and maybe spend the night up here. Yes. So yeah, good. Hope you're getting good introduction to the game. We haven't had to do, because survival seems to be so easy here, we haven't had to do like any cooking outside with campfires or anything yet. Although you can find ovens and stoves and things that you can cook in, like camp ovens, in some of the houses. That's quite the nice view. What a beautiful day. The weather's on our side and everything. Yep, this is definitely one of the easier areas. Despite the wolves we've seen, I think even if they did attack us, they wouldn't kill us. Look at that. Lovely. It's like a farm or something over that way, isn't there? Yes, there's no map. You don't get a map. You can make a map, but you need to sort of have charcoal on you and to sort of scribble up a map. But it's very limited in terms of the field of view, the distance that it does. Okay. Alright, this old house here. So, front door there. Is any... No. Okay. Oh no, that's a... It's got two doors. Side door, back and front door. Ah, okay. Hopefully. Oh, jerry can. So that's fuel for the lantern that we haven't got. Oh, look at that. There's a bed there, so we could sleep there. We wouldn't have to put down our bedroll and use it up, because everything does take durability. Sardines. You know, if more you use your bedroll, you wear it down, and you do have to repair it.
Something's got to go.
Oh, we've gone over. We encumbered a bit, are we? Oh, see, our carry capacity's gone down, probably because our tiredness level and things. Yeah, see, and our food's hardly going down, our water's hardly going down. It's definitely a bit easier in this easier difficulty, easier area, a bit easier. So it's not the huge challenge, but it's a good way to get introduced. Or if you want to sort of do a bit more of explore, can open. No. Disinfectant. Yeah, so if we get attacked by a wolf, you can use the disinfectant to clean your wounds. We don't need those. Got so much stuff. Tools can help you repair things like your lantern. If we ever find a lantern, that is. Did I check that bag? Did I? I can't remember. But if I hover over it, it says empty. So yes, we did. Oh, I'm back at the main house that we saw, and woken up in the middle of the night, and the lights are flickering. Usually that's usually caused by the aurora. So let's just go out the front and have a look. If I can find the front door in the night here. Yeah, all the lights flickering and things. Let's have a look out in the town, see if there's any of the street lights flickering or things. Car lights. Yeah, look at that. Beautiful. See, Aurora sweeps across there slowly. Very cool. So, oh, we picked up. Oh, can we So we can use the flashlight. So we can only use it when the battery's charged. And yeah, look at that. High. Whoop. Oh, look at that. Man, that's bright. Well, that'll use up the battery. Aha. Oh, on the radio tower. Look at that. Let's turn the torch off. The radio tower's all lit up there. Cool. I want to get up there. How do we get up there? Very cool. Ooh. Buzzing. Electrical buzzing. Yeah, I don't know if the wolves and things go a bit crazy in the electrical stuff. Possibly. You could try and risk going around at night, I suppose, but if you're a bit braver. I'm not that brave, not yet. Another beautiful day in Milton. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, that scared them. I was just wandering on and I heard this woof. Yeah, what am I doing? Find a house. Let's board it up. Let's board it up. Let's board it up. Let's board it up. Yep. Oh, in the interest of video, I'm going to do something silly. Slash, slash, slash. I can't do anything. Oh.
Gotta stop that bleeding.
Oh. Alright, so... Okay, let's now find a house. I deliberately sacrificed myself for the good of the video. Oh dear. Things we do for art. Okay, blood loss caused by wolf blight. You are bleeding from a wound. If left untreated, you will continue to weaken until you die. See, our health went down to half. So we can use bandages. Infection risk caused by the wolf bite. So we can use either the antibiotics or the old man's beard dressings. Our clothing, sometimes they damage your clothing. It doesn't look like anything's actually that too badly damaged. Maybe our jacket was hurt a bit there. I can't remember the durability. Oh, our mittens are 3%, so they probably had a good old chunk on our hands there, didn't he? Alright, so what did we need? We needed this stuff. Yes, we'll use that for the wolf bite. Antiseptic for the wolf bite.
That didn't work.
Ah, poop. Did I use the wrong thing? Oh, it's for the infection risk, not the blood loss. Blood loss is bandages. Yes, as you can see, if you use the wrong thing on... what am I doing? On the wrong wound. Yeah, bite, we'll use the bandages. And the... this stuff, luckily I got a second one for the wolf bite. Yes, the antiseptic. Alright. No afflictions, so our health will gradually go up again. Oh, I just wanted to go for an explore, and then the wolf got me. It's no good. So I wanted to get up to that radio tower, so I've come back over the bridge. That church thing is off that direction, and I'm trying to come around here, but there's a cave just up here. So you can use these to seek shelter if the weather comes in and just camp out in the cave. And often you can find some goodies in here as well. Sometimes. But not this time. There's nothing here. Sometimes you might find the remains of a campfire or leftover food or bit of wood or something. But not in that one. So we'll keep going. I want to get to that radio tower. Now the radio tower I think is that direction, but there is something across this way, looks like. couple of buildings or something, so we'll have a check up here. Hopefully being a bit further from the main town, maybe we'll find some more things like a rifle or something would be really handy. Still haven't got a lantern either. That would be really useful. Yeah, there's a building like an old sort of caravan trailer type thing up there, and toilets. I don't think we can look in the toilets. Anything? Nope, can't look in the toilet. There's a bit of wood. Oh yes, there is these rose hips. I think you can make tea with the rose hips as well. So yeah, the fruit of a wild rose bush can be used to make a tea that helps manage pain. So if you don't find painkillers, you can use that.
My head feel thick.
Oh, we're getting a bit cool too, man. That's probably a good spot to warm up over here then as well before I try and get round to that radio tower. It's probably not a good idea to be out when our health is only at half, because if we get attacked again, there's a good chance we'll die. Yeah, I am pushing it a bit. This particular run through. Oh, it's got a workbench. So here, a workbench, you can craft things here. So we can craft some bandages because we've got some cloth. I don't think you need a workbench for that, but you do for some of these other things that you can craft up. Rabbit skin hat. So if we haven't seen any rabbits, but if you can make rabbit skin hat, mittens, moose hide cloak. Oh, look at that. Moose hide satchel. Oh, I think that increases your carry capacity, but you have to kill a moose. Yeah, we haven't even seen one yet. We can't kill anything right now. Not even a wolf. Oh, there's a bunny. Oh, there's a couple of bunnies. You can make a snare to catch the bunnies, and then skin and eat them and stuff. I don't think they give you that much food though. We've got so much food we don't really need to. Yeah, and you can pick up rocks and throw them at them too, to try and stun them, so that you can then pick them up and wring their necks. Yeah, we'll leave the bunnies for now. Another car. We still haven't got a pry bar, so we can't get into the trunks. If there's any goodies in here. Still want a revolver or something, but no. Drink.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, not much else. Oops, don't light the flare inside the car. Gloves. Yeah, we'll take them. Oh, actually, that reminds me, because we did get some damage on our mittens. Here we can repair them. So with some cloth, you can repair, and then hopefully, oh, and it failed. Yeah, so if we try again. Oh, it failed again. We've got some more cloth. Time for repair, 30 minutes. Yeah, we don't want to waste the day in here, but we'll just see if it'll successfully happen. Hey, there we go. So we got them back up to 68%. Nice. Oh, and I think the weather's come in. Oh. Oh no, it's all fine. Can we walk up here? Does this take us anywhere? I don't think it takes us anywhere different. Oop. Oh, we might fall off and hurt ourselves. We could have just walked along there. Oh, there. Is there any birds up there? Oh, no birds at the moment. Sometimes the birds are floating around here, so we can miss the ravaged deer carcass. We can get some meat. We can get his hide that we then dry out and use to skin. We can use it to make clothes and stuff. The gut we definitely want to get. We've only got a hatchet. 40 minutes. Oh, okay. The gut we can drop when the wolves are around as a decoy, and the wolves will take the gut, hopefully. We don't need the meat. How long will it take to get the hide? 45 minutes? Let's get it. We'll get it. You just drop it on the ground overnight and things for it to dry out. It's got a cure, and that just takes some time as well. Alright, let's keep moving. Oh dear. Bear, oh dear. This might be it. Oh, we're dead. We're dead, bear. I can't do anything. Oh. We might be dead. That might be game over. Oh. Oh, bear's killing us. Oh boy. Oh man.
I'm bleeding out.
Oh. How are we still alive? Or are we still... We must be just... Oh, man. I just turned the corner and there he was.
Bleed out soon.
Oh, come on. I should have... We did. We're dead. We're dead. We're definitely dead now. Oh. You can't do anything. I'm just watching the screen and watching us die.
I have to stop this bleeding.
I think we're dead. Are we still... How are we still alive? How do we not... Bugger.
Feeling faint.
Oh man, we are all sorts of... in all sorts of trouble. Bear bite. What do we need? We need... Hang on. Hey. Now I'm panicking. Too late. You died from blood loss. Days survived 1. Well, I thought that was all going to be easy. And then we ran into a bear that attacked us twice. See, if I'd rested properly and got back to 100% after that wolf, maybe we would have been alright. Well, we did. Well, there you go, guys. That's the Long Dark. Yeah. Calories expended. Yeah, we didn't do too good there at all, did we? Here's all our stats. So these are the areas there. We're in Milton. Didn't find any entrances through to the other areas. Yeah, what a shame. We died a lot. Oh dear. So you can, I think you can reload at your last save point, but it is effectively a hardcore game. Save journal, sure. You don't want to read our stats? Yes. So there you go. And we did. There's the Long Dark, guys. One day I might do the story mode. I might do it on video. We'll see yet. But that's thus endeth. There's a good introduction. I thought it was all easy. Apparently not. Hope you enjoyed it, guys. Let me know what you think if you played it. Story mode or the survival mode, just like that. If you lasted longer than me. Boy, I've lasted longer than that every other time. Gee. But I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.